Ladies and gentlemen, I hope everything is working. I didn't actually test any of this before I just started doing it, so this is all good. I'm Ktulukiller. I am very excited myself. This is Call of Cthulhu. This is a brand new Call of Cthulhu. Just came out today, and I gotta say, I really like this main menu here. Enter Madness. That's the best. That's the best it could be. There's nothing better that it could be than that right there. So let's enter Madness. Whoa. Okay. Darkest icon is barely visible. Ooh, gotta use the stick. Barely visible. Whoa, okay. Alright. This is what I wanted. I want some sound settings. I'm gonna turn these down just a hair. So hopefully I can still be heard, but the game is not completely taken out of the equation. Yes, apply changes. Okay. Game subtitles are on. Detection, crosshair. Keep crosshair off right now. Graphic. Oh, that's just brightness settings. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. An empty slot. Now, if anyone has played the Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the World, you know you played an investigator as well. You were investigating obviously something very different, but you started off as an investigator. So I know this is where it begins. I've tried to keep myself away from a lot of stuff about this game just so I can be as surprised as possible. So we'll see what happens here. Enter Madness. All right. All right. Let's enter Madness. Sane in the hideous end. To the hideous end. Okay. That's not good. This is really bad. Whoa, shark. Baby shark. This is interesting. Okay, this is where I start. This is dramatically different than Can I pick this up? Can I take you with me? I want to take you. Please let me take you with me? No? Okay. Alright. I don't like this place at all. Not at all. Okay, crouch, lean right, lean left. No jump that I'm aware of. Okay. I'm guessing I'm in, like, this is an Innsmouth cavern of some kind? The only reason I say Innsmouth is because, okay, no, never mind. It's the Darkwater place, yeah. I would say Innsmouth because Innsmouth is... Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of going to be talking about a lot of H.P. Lovecraft's actual stories in this as well, because I listened to a lot of them this month and over the past couple of months to prepare for this and to hopefully find some Easter eggs or some stuff that is put in the game that may not be in just the Call of Cthulhu, but other stories. Why can I not? What the hell? Okay, I don't know what that is, but I can't do anything with it. Lantern, hey! Alright, that's what I wanted. Bolt cutters, that's what I wanted. So I'm also going to try, I don't know how well it's going to work out for me personally, because okay. I'm gonna try to. Why can't I pick? Oh, that's just the top of my. That's weird. All right. I'm gonna try for every one of my deaths to take a shot of some sort of fairly strong alcohol, but I am a little bitch whenever it comes to alcoholic beverages, so I will take shots until I can no longer take shots, and then I'll stop taking shots.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay. Don't really like that. What the hell? This is very extremely. This is more Lovecraftian, obviously, than any other game out there, I would imagine.
What a putrid offering.
Nah. Is that a dolphin? That's a dolphin. Or, well... Is that supposed to be a whale? Maybe a baby whale? Whale! Oh no, it's a whale! Charlie! Anyway. Ah!
You have been chosen.
What? God dang it. Okay, they're telling me how to run, so I am immediately going to have to use the run button. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm scared of something being behind me. I'm only going to count actual deaths. Now, if the game just kills me, I'm not going to count that as a death, so... But, yeah. Oh, well that's not great.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh, that's not... What the hell? What is that dude's face? Oh. Oh.
I hate whiskey.
You hate whiskey. I'm gonna have some. Here after too long, I'm sure. I'm gonna try to play this game as insane as possible, because I know sanity is a thing in this. I am definitely going to have a drink right now. This will affect your destiny! Well, I'm gonna be kind of drunk, so... I want this dude to be as drunk as I'm gonna be. Okay. Alright, time to explore my
old
office.
Story of blackmail and a speakeasy.
Okay, solved.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
This is extremely like Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the World, where it's just like nearly everything, lots of different things.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Lots of things have, you can just examine them, it'll just say random stuff about them. I would like to turn that off, that is good.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
The case, Pierce, wow, whoa. Whoa, okay. Skills, sanity. Oh, that's just awesome. Okay, cool. Skill, what are my skills? Strength, eloquence, spot hidden, psychology, occultism, medicine, investigation. Okay. Yeah, what if I don't want to answer the phone yet? We'll just keep ringing.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. I obtained my sleeping pills. That's good news.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Why?
I used to be an avid reader.
Did you? Then what happened? You had membership in Wentworth Agency.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Apparently not. Alright. Can I just leave?
I have business here.
Dang it.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Well, I guess she didn't want the D anymore, apparently. She got tired of that. She ran off with her girlfriend. I mean, hey, I'm not judging, but... Alright, I guess I've explored everything in here that I can. I think. Everything in here that has a shiny on it. Alright, what's up?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Of course.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Is this the... Okay, yeah, this is, Yeah, this is where we... we build our character. Okay. I want to put one into... a couple into that. Wow. I hope I get a lot of this, what is it, CP character points or something, I guess is what it's called. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Previously increases the chance of finding hidden objects, and uncovering an undiscovered object will not appear in a game. I want as much of that as possible. Eloquence represents your... I think I'm pronouncing that right. Eloquence. Ability to influence those you talk to by your powers. Okay, so that's speech. Vision... Investigation talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and picking locks. Ability to call physical power. Occultism. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Okay. So given everything so far, I'm going to add 2. I'm going to add 2 to psychology and 2 to occultism. Alright.
related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
No.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you...
Wow.
I'm coming.
I want to answer my phone like that, though. I am listening.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Excuse me?
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Do
Stephen
I care?
Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me,
all
Mr.
right then.
Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me,
Excuse me?
it means you're desperate.
Yeah.
Nobody believes me.
You came to me.
They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
Well, that's a problem.
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her
Who
work.
outside's beeping
The
their
police
horn?
accuse her of killing her family.
Is that in the
They
game
all
or
died
outside?
in fire.
I'm not sure.
Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie.
Do you?
She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
It's kind of... What the... What?
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness,
Yes.
or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Seriously? Alright.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Wow. Okay, there's a lot of, Okay.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You better be paying me.
Darkwater?
Darkwater.
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Really? Why? Unlocked answer.
The meaning
Cool.
could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things?
She thought she
What do you mean
saw
by that?
things?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Are you serious?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Really? Do you now?
The sender's label meant
That's
Okay.
right.
And you think...
That is what go to dark.
Alright, well, I guess that's
think
all I
I'm
can
beginning to
see
understand.
for now.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down.
Uh-huh.
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's
What do you mean,
clear,
my situation?
but it's not like I have a choice.
Seriously?
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Of course. Book. Book. How about this book? Is this the book? The book! Oh. You have medicine. Well, that's interesting. At least I don't have to actually read it. Someone outside keeps beeping their horn and they're pissing me off. In the game, I'm pretty sure. I hope.
I used to be an avid reader.
Oh, shut up. Leave for Darkwater. Just find out about Darkwater.
Darkwater is off the
Ah.
coast of Boston. But I've never heard of
Heard
it.
of it.
According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Huh.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Really? Really? Hope that I can find a boat that can take me there.
I should get rid of all this stuff. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston,
Oh,
but I've never heard of it.
okay.
According to this
Well,
book,
that's fantastic.
it was often mentioned during whale hunting times.
Can I take another drink? I'm gonna have another drink before I leave. Yeah, okay. Sure, why not? Finish that off. It's not finished, but that's fine. Okay. Alright. I guess I can go now. Oh, I gotta hold the button to go. I'm not drinking like apple juice or anything. This is Smirnoff Ice Screwdriver. Like I said, I'm a little bitch when it comes to drinking, so I'm gonna start off with this and then work my way up, I suppose, whenever I die, and have small shots of some kind of whiskey. Or other things. I've got a few things other than whiskey to try. A couple of vodkas, some stuff like that. So We'll see what happens. It was chapter 1 already? Wow, okay. Some interesting wait times here. So, I'm going to try my best, if I see anything from any other H.P. Lovecraft story, to point that out. Darkwater obviously is meant to represent, I'm going to assume, the city of Innsmouth, if you know anything about that. The story, The Shadow over Innsmouth, is where a guy who's kind of just investigating this place called Innsmouth, he has not so great of a time in Innsmouth. Ooh, Innsmouth. Okay, what is this now? Innsmouth is it's a very similar place to what I'm guessing Darkwater is going to be. It's a fishing town that the people there are all very strange. Like, they all look like fish people, basically. They're all weird fishy people things. Fishy thing peoples. Oh, what are those words doing up in the sky there? So, like I said, I was reading a lot of, or I was listening to a lot of H.P. Lovecraft stories.
We're almost there.
That were not the Call of Cthulhu. There's a lot of them, if you don't know. There's a lot of them in the Cthulhu mythos. There's the dream cycle that he did. There's some there's short stories out there as well. I listened to them on YouTube on a page called Horror Babble. If you feel like listening to any of H.P. Lovecraft's other stories, I would consider that one myself. I just like it. The guy who narrates it is very good. I can listen to his voice. Actually, after a while, it can kind of put you to sleep if you're not like really paying attention and everything. But it's really good. I enjoy it myself.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
What? Well, I'm getting off, so have a good day, bro.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Fitzroy?
So, what wind brought you?
I'm a PI.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Can't move around myself.
Nice young
do anything.
woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, talk to Fitzroy. That's my primary objective. Go to the bar, talk to Bradley. So who is... What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? You're just weird. Huh. I don't like that. What's going on here? Prohibition? Uh-oh.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Huh. Who is this dude? Can I talk to you? Oh wait, no. L2 is run. Okay, who are you? What about you two dopes? Nothing? Wow, you're just horribly hideous, aren't you? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get away from you. So these people aren't as hideous looking as the people from Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the World. Whale!
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
Oh.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
Well, this is probably not gonna end
You've
well.
got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know. Or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Shysters.
They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
You
Oh, yeah?
shysters.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
You
can't understand.
filthy
You're not
shit. Okay.
Same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
Well, you never know.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
I'm not done
You
talking to
can't
you.
understand.
Whoa.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. Cops, they
You
can't
shyster.
understand.
Kitty. You might hear some cat noises in the background. With that.
You're already
Dobby.
in trouble.
Yes.
Can we sort
Come here.
this out? You can see he's
Why
half
not?
drunk.
Alright.
There's nothing to
What's
sort
going on
out.
here? Hey.
Your chum
There's
wanted
nothing
to
for you
stir us
here
up.
either. Beatex.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You
What?
don't scare me.
What did he call us?
Nothing
just
for
now?
you here either.
I said you were a
Beatex.
bilge rat.
Alright.
Even at-
Alright, fine. Alright. What? You're fine. Don't worry. Can I pick this up? Nope. Alright. Nothing here, just a random green glowing lantern on the ground. That's fantabulous. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go into the bar. Wow, not even oh. Cutscene, loading screen, whatever. I was about to say, there's no loading screen? That's cool. Interesting. You're a nice man. Where's... Oh, shit. Well, that's something.
Hey, be careful.
What the heck? Where's,
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
finest eloquence.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
All right.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I saw that one.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
What about this?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Yeah,
why not?
First off, there are rumors.
Of?
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Really?
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Sure.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Alright, why not?
I think we'll get along well.
Uh-oh. This will affect your destiny.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland, then...
I've got what I...
Anything else?
There's something he's not telling me, I feel like, because it's still white instead of grayed out. But...
that'll be all for now.
For now, I don't think there's much else I can do. Anything else in here?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Ooh. Yeah, was that $50, $60? Or whatever the currency is. I'm guessing it's dollars. Door. that's the door I came in from. Okay. Anything else around here that's interesting?
And then he said,
You guys?
"You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Member of the asylum staff?
The miraculous catch.
Oh.
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Wow. Dark report. Rest of the docks, the last one to ship the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch. Brave vessel had on board. Okay.
She will do it again.
Okay. Who? Oh, I was about to say, who is singing? These bunch of...
Do you like our song?
Yeah, it's great.
We're true sirens.
Oh, yeah.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
Oh, I bet
That's
you do.
true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
No, I bet it did.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Right.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Stranger. Okay, what? If her name is... Oh god, what was it? Elizabeth? Wait, what was the girl's name in that? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, find out what that lady's
What
name
you
was.
looking at, stranger?
Mysterious woman.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
I'm not here to disturb anyone.
I told you to beat it.
Alright, I guess that was obviously the wrong choice, because I can't talk
I told
to
you to
her
beat it.
anymore, and I can't talk to him, so I gotta go talk to... gotta talk to Fitzroy. I go out this door. Ooh, I can go out this door. What's back here? No, I cannot. Never mind. Okay. Time to go. What? Was this door open before? I don't think it was. I feel like Fitzroy's gonna be dead. Okay, maybe not. Hey, Fitzroy. Ooh, what's here? Shiny.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Woman cat? Oh. Threatening letter.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Half? It's very abandoned to me.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess a Scylla.
Boat.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Volume 2. Cool. I guess I don't have any more. Ooh, I have one point available. Ooh. that so I can ask people more questions too. Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute, Fitzroy. I'm exploring things. Exploring is good. Don't forget that. Okay, like all these shinies.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Always make sure to put things back the same way you found them so that nobody knows you were there.
What a macabre souvenir.
Wow, that's not exactly safe. You could fall right off of that. All of these, like, lights and lanterns and all these things that have a greenish tint. It's not just me, right? I hope it's not just me. Am I really going insane? Maybe. Oh, that was kind of creepy. The thing there. Alright, Fitzroy, what you got?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Oh.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay. Cat. Wait, is there... Ooh, shiny...
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Oh, I didn't think that door was gonna open. Oh, this is just the pooper. Dang it. Is it... It's just the world is green. I don't know. I want to go up that way. Why can't I go up that way? Huh. Hey, Fitzroy.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
They might.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Hawkins?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Not someone here, that one dude. Oh, wow. Okay.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the men in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Wow.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh, that's what that was. It was his leg.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Yeah, kind of.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
No,
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha, indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I already saw that. Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Huh. New objective. Gain a character point. Okay, people. Oh, Simon, Child, Charles, Sarah, James, Roy, Mitchell. Oh, places. There's reports. Stranded whale. Occult. That's part of the occult. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll put. Oh, wait, what? Oh, interesting. I did not really notice that before, but okay. Well, it can only be improved by items discovered in the environment. Okay. Well, then I'll put it in here then. That's fine. Wait, what? There we go. Yep. Okay. Get inside the warehouse.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
So they moved it.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Can I kick it?
You can't understand.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that
What could have done so...
Okay.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Hey, buddy. You just fishing? I'm gonna explore a little bit here. Can I open any of these doors? Oh, but I can pick the lock, which might not be a great idea with that dude standing like 5 feet behind me.
Damnation. I broke it.
Damnation. You know that. I won't do anything. This has got a green light coming out of the water. These lanterns. These green lanterns. Green lantern. Oh, well, that's not evil looking at all. Okay, then. I guess there's
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay. If you say so. I could probably pick that lock better than him. I can't climb. That's unfortunate. What? Oh, that's triangle. Interesting. Okay. Alright. This place has been very informative. Hey, bro. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna have to go over there sometime, I'm sure.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
What?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What?
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
What can you tell me?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
Jeez.
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
You live
Yeah,
here?
that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
All right.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Uh-huh.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Where do you think you're going?
Huh.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Really? I'm a private investigator, you're a police officer, and you're just saying nope.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
I'm a private investigator, you jackass.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again.
No need.
So...
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Oh, you're nice.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
Oh, crap.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And it's she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay, it's a deal.
Alright. Sweet. Please move out of my way. That wasn't too difficult. A little investigative work. And, get inside. Cool. Well, that's the most useless letter I've seen in a while. Huh, okay. Door.
Let's see.
Oh, come on. I really hope I can get in this door. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's what I like to see.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Worse than the dead whale outside?
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Whoa. Reconstruction scene. Hold L2 and R2. Okay. This is interesting.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. It smells as bad as it looks.
It looks pretty bad.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Leave reconstruction scene. Hold R2. I'm not done yet, though.
What happened here?
Oh. Oh, there's another thing.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
And there was something over here.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Alright, that's it. This is an interesting, like a Batman detective mode type thing here. Oh my, okay. Ooh. Wow, that's creepy. Okay. So what now? Wait, what's I don't have an objective or anything. It's just that. Yeah, I'll do one there. Get that to 3. I want to do... Yeah, I'll stick one in there, too. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's nothing else I can do here, so... I guess I need to leave, and whatever my next objective will be will find me. It's usually how these things work.
Someone has settled in here.
Uh-oh.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Test psychology.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
I'm not taking you for a fool.
All right,
I'm taking you for
Inspector
someone that can
Lestrade.
help each other.
Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
All right, then.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
No, it was because of those other two idiots.
Her again.
Hello? Ma'am? Can I help you?
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker.
Baker?
Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley.
Cats.
You've finally grown a
That's
pair.
cats.
Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on,
dang.
keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay,
Ooh.
I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you,
Oh.
at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Interesting. All right, then. That was chapter 2. Holy smoke. Various man is getting in the warehouse. Police thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupations. First started painting, interrupted search of Officer Bradley. And to join his investigating, police have been to drive Detective Hawkins mansion. Okay. So, wow. I mean, I guess there's not really a whole lot to say. It's just kind of crazy, just figuring all this out. Again, every time, Madness. All right. It looks really good. Looks very good. He looks like Heath Ledger's Joker a little bit with that scar on his face. Jeez. Just fat. I'm trying to get this as insane as I can, but is it, wait, am I watching? Oh, there's another person here. There's someone watching us.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
Huh. Well, this isn't creepy at all.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Winchester?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
Yes, I am.
The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Oh no, I have some more questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Yes.
Or do you want to go up there?
No,
I prefer to be
have more
prepared
questions.
if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I think I have one more.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so this is a creepy place here. Do I have to follow you? Can I go off on my own and explore? I don't. He's gonna go without me, is he? I want to explore. He can go off and do whatever the hell he wants. I wanna explore. There's got to be some things around here. There's got to be things. Maybe. No, maybe not.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened.
Oh, it's an axe. There's an axe in the tree. Somebody cut the tree down to stop me from going there. Well, he just screwed off and went on his own little merry way. Okay. What about over here? What's up here? Jeez. Can I take that axe out? Can I, like... Wait, the axe has disappeared?
The axe is gone.
What?
I'd better be on my guard.
But it was just there. Huh. I wonder if it... I wonder if it could be that Silas guy. He seems...
This entrance is still in use.
I just kind of... Oh my god!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you?
Yeah, Silas.
We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
Excuse me, sir. That wouldn't be very very nice of you.
Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
There's blood on that axe.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show your badge, cop, and then we can talk.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad
You
liar,
don't need
city
to see
boy.
my badge.
For the last time, tell me why you're here.
I'm here to investigate.
And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Then you have a key.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Really?
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's it.
If there's nothing
Vermin.
else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
That guy. Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Yes. Shall we enter?
Yeah, it's vermin. We're going in to hunt vermin. Alright?
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can
fun?
perhaps inspect the mansion.
I don't think that
You're
was
right.
very fun.
Let's go.
Does it look like
Let's
I'm
take
having
a look
fun?
inside.
I'm with you.
Jeez. Fun. Silence. There's vermin. That's it. I'm hunting vermin. That's not exactly how you want to describe how you're the truth, or make someone believe that you're telling them the truth. Or like, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Vermin. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense there. Yeah. What an idiot. Finalizing graveyard. Armed with his axe. Key into the building. Seeing the fire. Alright.
Follow me.
Whoa.
I know the place.
Oh my, okay. Whoa.
Who left this light on?
Who left this light on? Vermin! We're supposed to kill them. We're supposed to kill the vermin.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Alright, go into reconstruction mode.
What kind of meat is this?
Pig?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Oh my. What the hell is that's what the I don't know what that is. I don't think I want to know what that is. Wow, that's all I can find. Oh wait, no, here's something.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Simon. It's a bad Simon. It's not a good Simon.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Probably because it's a weird...
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Really? You think? I guess there's nothing else that I can see, so alright.
Hey, here.
Sure about... Whoa.
Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Oh, really? Huh. Yeah, I guess that's about what 3 months of mold would probably look like. But what the hell is that? That looks like an octopus.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Investigate the fire scene. Alright. What do we got in here? Here's a... Oh, that's a... Wow.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Huh. Clock.
Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
I don't know. This is interesting. What is this?
They had a fight. Why?
Smashed oil lamp. Maybe he's an asshole. I don't know. What is this?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Oh.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
By the power of Dagon. That's what I'm gonna say. Power of Dagon. So... I can't... Giddy? Giddy wants to say hello, I guess. What else is there? What am I missing here? Oh, the door.
Did someone escape the fire? blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
Blood? There shouldn't really be much. Whoa!
This was a fight.
Shouldn't be much blood at a fire, really, would there be?
Someone fell here.
I don't know. I've never investigated a fire myself, but... Oh,
a desperate attempt to flee.
On fire. What is that?
And the boy.
A nutcracker?
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Let's start off with
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
Oh, wow, okay. Smoky.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank
Really?
heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Yeah, that's
without
what I
your
thought.
authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family.
I'm not saying he did.
Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report.
I'm not
Your
saying
clock must have already have stopped.
Really?
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas.
I'm not saying
And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
Really?
So be it. Let's move on.
Even though I'm an investigator? I'm not saying he's part of it, and I'm also not saying that Fuller, whatever his name is, dude, isn't the doctor. I'm not saying he's not.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Why were those pieces of wood there?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Really? Why? Can I open this door?
This door is locked.
I guess not. Vermin! We must kill it. Wow. What the hell?
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Interesting. Too bad this is way before the times of DNA, unfortunately. We can't just test it and see whose blood it is. Did he go that way? Where way did he go? I want to kind of... Actually, we should explore, go one floor at a time. What is
The
this?
lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Is that the drunken sailor song I'm thinking of?
This door is blocked from the outside.
What would you do for a drunken sailor?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Oh.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Whale.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
The what the hell was that? Oh, probably okay.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Well, that's not creepy at all. Any books that I can read? Portraits, family self-portrait. Or family portrait, not a self-portrait. That'd be an interesting thing to do, a family self-portrait. What the...
This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Human body. Interesting. Hey, where'd you go? You, let me talk to you.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Well, I can only go into investigative mode whenever the gameplay tells me I can. Okay.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Interesting.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
I really felt like that book was gonna be readable. What the?
There's something disturbing about this painting.
It's not weird at all. Book.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Everything is all...
Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
All ocean or water related. Door? No. Very much no. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Really? You can't have any more, like... Well, that's the first one of those that I think I could turn on. What the heck? Again, useless ass ladder.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Anton Wellard. Disturbances involve the police. Dr. Fuller. Huh. And then there's this whole other side of the world here. Okay. can't just kick that door in and go in there? Not this door.
Locked.
Of course. Green door. Oh. Wow. Oh. This must be where the kid played.
The boys' room.
Alright.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Book.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Kid had the sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills? Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
A lot of things, I would say. What the Slender Man?
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
That's the Cthulhu.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Yeah? Yeah, that's about right. Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Wonderful. Okay. The boys' room. Okay. What about over here? Oh. Oh, Sarah Hawkins' office. Oh. Very nice. Those are kind of hard to see, you know. Is this door? This door opens.
What will her room reveal about her?
Oh dear. Oh, see? That's creepy. Not like horrifying, but just creepy.
Barbiturates.
What?
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
I almost thought there'd be a skeleton or something back here.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Fuller. Take to Darkwater General.
Such an excessive dose. Either this man is a charlatan, or Sarah's condition is unlike anything I've ever seen.
Wait, don't I have a key for this? Can I just... Alright, well that works.
Perfect.
I can deal with that. Well... This looks evil.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Very interesting. For AD, returned for $500. Wow. Huh. Dr. F. Treatment. Shambler for FS. Gift. Huh. Dr. F. Interesting.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
That's creepy. Anything in there? Nothing that I can do anything with, I guess.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
That's a problem. Big problems. Very big problems. Yeah, this isn't really great.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Certainly looks like it. I mean, I'm no doctor. I'm no genius, but jeez, there's a lot of clues here. It takes a little bit longer to load. Okay. So I need one more occultism thing. 3 points available. Undiscovered object not appeared in game. So I think I really want. I want a lot of this. I want a lot of investigation and a lot of psychology and a lot of that. I don't really care about the other stuff. Maybe more of these two. I'm gonna put 2 here and 1 here. Because I want to find out the most about everything that I can. And that'll help me discover things, and this will help me to get into places and understand past events. So I think that'll be the best thing. Sanity. I feel bad because I don't have very much crazy things. Not many crazy things have happened.
Bradley? Is that you?
Uh-oh. Just as I say, crazy things haven't happened. Is this Silas, or...
Is anyone there?
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? I hope this microphone can still hear me. Yeah, finally, pick up a lantern. Jeez. What the hell is going on here? That's not creepy. Is that me? Or my character, but not me. Oh, that's a big problem. Hey, hey, you get back here.
Stop!
Stop right there. Catch the thief.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
He's gotta be this way.
This door was closed earlier.
Yes, it was. I remember it was locked.
Where did he go?
Here. What's that? Oil. So that's very similar to amnesia.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
If no one has played amnesia.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Exactly. I do.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable.
I told you.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret path. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Test my strength.
Great. I managed to force the gears.
Ha!
Looks like I've triggered something.
Cool.
Well done, Pierce.
Yep.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Yeah, that's about what I thought. So, yeah, having an oil... Oh, hey, look at that.
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
What? That's not nice. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's that thing. Okay. Refuel oil. This doesn't have oil, does it? Okay.
Seems like this came from a log.
A log?
There must be a link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay, I'm gonna have to remember about that.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else that I can discover. Hey, can we close this door so he can't, like, get out? Or try to, anyway? Damn it. I didn't see that.
It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
Darkwater Island. Okay, let's open this up. This is a bit similar to Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the World. Only in that the first place that you go to is a mansion that these bunch of cultists are in a firefight with the cops, and you go down in the basement. You see this dude. You see this. There's a guy that has had his insides like taken out. Like his organs have been put into separate things. They're all working, and he's still alive. Just his organs are outside of his body, like his heart and stomach and lungs. I mean, everything that is severely important, it's all outside of his body. But he's still alive. It's just very weird. And then you lose your mind because of the people of Yith, I think it was. The Yith people make you go crazy, and then you wake up like a month or 3 months later.
Secret
like
passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
So I wonder...
3 seats.
Look.
I wonder...
Someone's been here recently.
Yeah, I bet they have. If I'm going to find some dude eventually who has his organs all taken out...
Did Charles Hawkins use this place?
Looks like it.
Who were the others?
Did they just do that to, like, make it be like they don't know who they are? Because I'm guessing that's not their real faces. What the hell is this?
What is this mask supposed to represent?
I don't know, but it looks creepy as hell. Just like that. What the hell? Whoa, that looks like something from Resident Evil 5. Jeez. Jeez, this has got to be something.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
But it's just right underneath. It's not like it's that far away. What is this?
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
You, sir, you have a green dot on you.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
It could be, I imagine. I think it could be. Can I get in here? Maybe?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Oh, come on. You suck. Alright. Well. Let's continue on then. Sir? Are you, gonna come down here? This is very strange. I don't know of a lot of, oh man. I don't know a lot of stories in the Cthulhu mythos that have a...
Where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
That's fine.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, okay. So, can't really... Is it... Oh, can I go through here? Oh dear. Can I not get back out now? I cannot. Surely... this will lead back around somehow. That's gotta be...
Sad way to go.
Oh.
Sad way to go.
That's a
An
skeleton.
old diary.
An old diary. Pastor's wife. I wish I could read this. Maybe there's a way. Is there a way? Wait, knowledge? Oh, this is all the... But... I can't, like, actually go in and read it. Oh wow, I got 4 points, okay. Alright, I'm gonna put 2 in investigation and 2 in hidden spot. I'm gonna get these as high as I can get them, and then I'll go back to the others and I'll just throw my controller on the ground. Ooh, I wanna do those, yes. There we go, okay. Yeah,
These paintings must be several centuries old.
It must be. So that's where I came from. This is creepy as hell.
These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
Like the city of Relay? Or however
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
Well, there's the... Oh,
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
We're getting into it now. Triangle, star things. Yeah, that is the, pentagram type thing. That's the save point. Of course, I feel like this won't have its own save point. This is gonna have, like... It's the dude! Hey!
There you are again.
Jackass.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea.
Condition?
I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man.
Oh. I guess that door is locked. There's no way that I can unlock it, so... Alright then. This is, wow. Okay. This is a something.
Time has weakened these structures.
So, I'm trying to think of any of the other stories in the Cthulhu mythos that have, like, an underground... passageway. There's one, I don't remember if it's actually in the Cthulhu mythos or not. There's one called the Rats in the Walls, which, if you're very easily
I don't have time to search them all.
If you're easily offended, I would not read or listen to the story of the Rats in the Walls, because the dude names his cat...
It looks like animal oil. It's certainly not whale.
The guy names his cat a very, very racist name. I will not say anything about, other than it's not what I have named my cats, or what I would name a cat, regardless. I have Smokey and Dobby. He has... Man. I'll let you, you can research that for yourself. But it is an interesting story about, I think the guy, his father died and he had this mansion, so they go in the mansion and then they find this underground, like cave, this like underground city type thing, where they're basically breeding rats that are like the size of cows. They're huge, gigantic rats, and it drives the dude kind of crazy, which, I mean, hey, if I saw a bunch of rats the size of cows running around, I'd probably go a little bit crazy right now. Anyway.
What's going on here?
What the hell is all this?
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
Shut up. Just shut your mouth.
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't great. I want to go down that way. Where did that dude find another way to go? That's what I want to know. This kind of reminds me of like the caves in, whoa! Okay. There we go. This is a problem. I wish I could zoom in on this. This don't look great. This don't look great at all. Okay. So, jeez, they just like took everything and threw it in one place, didn't they? Wait, what the? Is that me again? Is that Edward Pierce or my picture or something? How the? I don't like this.
A table for sacrifice?
Yeah, they sacrificed a whale or a shark or whatever the hell. I don't like this. That's me. I wish there was like something I could actually do. Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
I got it.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Nah.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Okay, alright.
What's happening?
Leave the place as fast as you can. I'm having a panic attack. What happens if I just die from a panic attack? Can I die from a panic attack? Is that possible? I've had slight panic attacks before, I think. Slight, not like serious panic attacks, just slight panic attacks.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Yeah, it's a bit like that nightmare. Nightmare Cthulhu. Good thing I went around that way. That door does not unlock. Okay. Wow.
It seems to have been used recently.
Oh.
Probably some sort of ritual.
Probably? I think more than probably. The character sheet. One. I'll wait until I get another one. Just, that's 3, that's 6, that's 6. Wait a second, where? Okay, here we go. No, that's the stuff. Huh. So I don't know where that went. Okay, whatever. That's kind of unsettling to me how they're just like,
I can't read Latin.
good enough. That's unfortunate and unsettling to me. I mean, I would have figured these guys would be way more like, you know, not just like the occult of, that'll work, that'll do. More like the occult. This cult is more of like, you better freaking believe it. Hell yeah, we're gonna sacrifice ourselves. Hell yeah, I'm gonna kill these people. If you haven't read the Call of Cthulhu book or listened to anything about it, there is it's there's in Louisiana, I think in like the Antarctic and somewhere else. I don't remember exactly where, but it's all these people are like doing the same things. And the one in Louisiana, they just like, okay, yeah, this is exactly like my dream. The dream that he has. Not my dream, me specifically, but him. In Louisiana, they just like take a bunch of women and children into the forest, I think it is, to some caves, and they just like hang them up and cut them and all kinds of stuff and kill them. And the police go in and are like, holy shit, these people are all dead. And then, yeah, it gets really bad between the police and the occult members. It's really not great.
You who sleep, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Upadk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Upadk Cthulhu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Oh, I can move. I was just interested in watching what was going on here.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dream.
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
This is really bad. Oh, I can't go that way. Alright.
Bring me more sacred flesh.
Don't like the sounds of that. This is bad. Okay. What's going on with you here? Anything? Nothing? Just being an asshole? Alright. You just be that asshole.
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them?
In his house at Relay, Dead Cthulhu waits sleeping. So I'm guessing
We
there.
are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
Nay.
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
I'm gonna go this way. Whoa, this is, wow, okay. This is not a happy door. This is not a happy fun time door. This is a very, very evil looking type door. I'm not very enthusiastically opening here. Oh, sweet Lord. I have a feeling I'm about to have to run away very quickly. Somehow. Shogoth?
saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good.
Seemed up to no good. Do you have a gun?
What is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit.
Oh, and it's that guy.
Don't move! Police!
Oh, this doesn't look great. That's...
Don't move!
That guy is, oh. Wait, that's Charles.
I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You
That's
asked for
Charles.
it!
That's Charles Hawkins. Oh my god.
You shouldn't have seen this.
Oh no.
Ah!
Oh. Oh. Okay, time to run away any way that I can. Oh, wow.
Caving in. I need to get out of here.
Yep, I need to get out of here very quickly. As quick as I can. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Not that way. Oh, wow. This is not a very good start to my investigation.
My leg!
I can't see my leg. But I guess my leg is smashed or something. I would like to get out of here. Okay. Before anything else crazy happens, give me about 10 seconds, maybe 15 or 20. Oh, wow. Alright. To the police officer whose name I don't remember, I'm going to take a very special shot, only about a half shot, so it's not that much. This amazing tentacle shot glass and some blackened Metallica whiskey. So here's to the police officer that I don't remember because he's dead now. So, all right, bottom is up. Ooh. Okay. Continuing on. I want to do
Light.
that.
At last.
Before whatever happened else, yeah. What's gonna happen here? Like that right there. Oh man. Oh. Whew. Whew. Okay. So that guy's obviously dead. Charles Hawkins. is still alive somehow. That's not great news. I'm gonna eat some cookies and cream mousse here. So, cats. Charles Hawkins must have been the one who was escaping the fire. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Great. What the frickin' hell did you just put in me, you crazy bitch? Okay, hey doctor. You're only completely insane.
He's having a seizure.
Think it'd be the crap you just stuck in me?
He will survive. Strong and such.
I don't like this at all. I'm not a fan of this.
There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
Your dad, he killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Don't just keep injecting me with shit, you jackass. Of course, I guess that's how they treated insane people back then, was if they're crazy, let's just inject all this crap into them and see what happens.
What happened to me? Where am I?
I think I'm in the asylum.
You have to come with us.
What is this?
Help me, please. Can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
Oh.
You're leaving this cell.
Please.
That's an evil
I
looking
don't want him to find me.
Francis Sanders. FS, that's somebody that, what's her name, painted a picture for. Wait. Is that what I want to do? I guess I don't have many other options now, do I? Someone's going insane over there. Someone's going freaking balls crazy. Alright, let's wait for a little while and see what happens. Am I having another nightmare? Or something? I guess I didn't really need to take that shot after all, but hey, you know what? I don't have any lights or anything. Jeez. Come on, kitty.
They tracked me and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They schooled all over their maps.
Are you talking? Oh, are you choking yourself? Are you gonna like choke yourself to death? Is something gonna happen, or are you just gonna keep doing that? I'm curious now. I'm curious as to what you're gonna do. You can choke yourself for a long time, can't you? Wow, that's impressive. That is impressive. Alright. You get 2 thumbs up in my book, buddy. You're good, good at choking yourself, apparently.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Is this just straight up Cthulhu talking to me? Or like Dagon? Or Shoggoth? Or Yig? Or, Nyarlathotep? Or, I guess it's not Nyarlathotep, but could be. Or Azathoth?
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
Oh my god. Oh my. Okay.
You there. Wake up.
Yeah.
Come on, stand up.
Marie.
We don't have
Holden?
much time.
Hello? Can I help you?
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute.
Huh. Will you get down from there? Check this. That's a different cat.
What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
I'll learn to ask you more questions. Just finished off the little drops of that half shot that was left. Man, that stuff is good. If you ever can try that, it is amazing. I don't like alcohol. That stuff is amazing. I can't wait anymore. Darn. Okay.
What does this mean?
I want to reconstruct this.
This is no medicine. Am I in an asylum?
Down. Down. Oh, hey, are you just here? Or... No, I think you're not there, actually.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Really?
Sarah?
Occultism.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
That's, one of the Cthulhu symbols. The paintings are cursed.
What did he write about the painting?
They're cursed. That's what he wrote. In the padded cell. So in Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the World, that symbol is the save game symbol. Hey, who the hell is making that damn noise? I'm getting sick and tired of you. Down. Chimney cricket. Fun of having cats, right?
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
Can't get into any of these rooms. Alright. Can't eat any food? Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Oh, jeez.
Dr. Colgan, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me at the door. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Of course.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Create a diversion.
I told you not to let her come down.
I know.
How am I going to create a diversion?
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the
Good
wheels
God.
where they are.
What could this machine be used for?
Psychosis. Gouge his own eyes out in an attack of delirium. Well, that's not great. Wow.
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
This is pretty...
Worse and worse.
Pretty creepy. What the friggin' hell
What's
is
the
that?
connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
I do not know. But it's pretty damn weird. This is sort of like, kind of reminds
Have
me
I activated anything?
of Herbert West Reanimator.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Which is...
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
Whose limbs are these? That's some of that stuff, isn't it? That dude is really annoying me. That keeps freaking out. My grandparents have some pots like that, I think. Oh my god. So, in Herbert West Reanimator...
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? I can still increase the load. I can still increase the load.
How do I do that?
I can still increase the load.
I'm not exactly sure how I do that.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
So, yeah, Herbert West Reanimator.
What is going on here?
A story where these two guys, one's kind of an assistant, and the other one, Herbert West, is this
you there, come here.
scientist.
I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No.
Sleeping pills.
Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here, except for one problem.
I can't sleep.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah, and in exchange I can make noise. Lots of noise.
Oh, that sounds
You'll
like
draw
exactly
the
what I
guards
need.
to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
All right.
What is welling up inside?
This is similar to Dark Corners of the World because you do go into a jail. This is more of an asylum.
I think
You
we
don't
got a
have-
walker.
Oh, shite. Oh, crap, it's time. Can I get in here? No.
Locked.
That's a problem. Oh, that's a place to hide. Is that all that is? Okay. Storage room. So yeah, Herbert West Reanimator. This dude, you're the I guess the main kind of character.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Balls. Is actually the the assistant to Herbert West, and he has this serum type stuff that he can inject into a dead body and bring it back to life. Uh-oh.
I saw something over there.
No, you didn't. Shut your mouth. Go away. And yeah, that's the it just goes through different oh crap.
Think we got a walker.
Different stories of him breaking or trying to bring different people back to life. And not necessarily just different people, but it's more of just people in general. They're just trying to bring someone back to life. The funny thing is, a first person that they do bring back to life, okay, so I'm starting to go crazy. But for the first person that they do bring back to life, he escapes, and we just never see him again. So they just brought somebody back to life, and then they just like never saw him again. Oh God. Can I like oh God. Can I like pickpocket or anything? Nothing like that? No? So I guess I need to find like a key or something like that. No, Herbert West Reanimator is a very good, oh Jesus, very, very good story. I would highly recommend that one. It's just
where do they keep their sleeping pills?
This whole thing reminds me of.
Scopolamine, morphine, opium? Not
Sleeping pills.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
My new friend. Now I just gotta get back to that guy. 9. How can I can see his lantern through the bookcase. That's interesting. Oh, no, you dirty bastard. Get away from there. I'm gonna go back around this way. And I guess eventually it just kind of gets to the point of where Herbert West he kind of goes a little crazy, kind of, and I think it basically at one point he just is killing people to get subjects for his experiments, and they go less than what you would think is good.
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away!
I need to go this way. This is exit. Why is dude not... Seriously? He used diversion. Why? Oh God.
Start by saying something interesting.
Medicine, good. Why? Oh, hey, there's a thingy.
Control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
That seems interesting. Oh, wait, oh. What about this way?
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building. This valve controls the pressure. Now for the next step.
Wheel. What am I even doing? Notes.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. A duct.
So I need bolt cutters again. Is this a door? This is a door. Can I get in here? Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome. Investigation helps with,
It's done. Now for the others.
What others? What are you talking about? Duct. Can I get in here? What? Alright. Guess I'm going regardless of whatever I want to do. I'm just doing what he wants me to do. Okay. This seems not great. Kitty? Oh, alright. Oh, okay. Losing my mind. Full cutters. I don't have a thing.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
Oh, God dang it. I need a freaking... I need another, shoot. I need another wheel. Need to find another wheel. Wait, there's one. Why can't I get to that? I guess it's not big enough. Wait, no, other way. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Or is it? I don't know. I thought it needed to be this way. It didn't change. Oh wait, yes, it's going down now. Okay, maybe they all need to be in red. This is the first very Dark Corners of the World Call of Cthulhu
It's locked.
puzzle
You'll find me. You can see me.
that is in the game
Let's
so
calm
far.
down, please.
It's very... Oh my.
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Who's there?
No one. Why do you think someone is here? Are you paranoid? Jeez. Away from that guy. Is this door open? This door does open. What the?
What carnage?
Okay. Kitty, what are you doing over there? Other than scaring the bejesus out of me. What the hell? That's a lot of hands and a lot of feet. Oof. Wow. Wow. This is not great. Not great at all. I don't know what that does, but...
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Book. Medicine. Theoretically. Oh. Alright, I want to go back and see if I can do something in this other room here. these levers. Because I think...
I can still increase the load.
Okay, so there's 3. There's one more lever that I need to do something with. That's what he meant by there's one lever. Okay, so I gotta find this other lever.
If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not stop.
Okay, hello. Lever.
All the levers are activated.
Dobby? Whoa. I didn't know that was there. Alright, well, let's do this and see what the hell happens.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Yeah. Oh, crap. No one is anywhere. I'm gonna hide in here. Okay, I think that's enough hiding. What the? What the? Yeah, go that way. Go investigate. You prick. Wait. Is this the right? Oh yeah, that's that guy.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
Yeah.
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
Well, she's dead.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
Cursed.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
Really? Wait, what the hell is that? It's
No!
Sanders!
What? Oh.
What the hell? I got it. Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
That kind of makes me think of the story of the Hound, where these couple guys break into a mausoleum type thing, and they steal a necklace, this jewel necklace, and this invisible dog, this invisible hound, comes after him, and it, like, in broad daylight, to one of them, it just rips him to pieces. Like, I think after he gets off of a train or something like that. That's what that reminds me of. But that's in the H.P. Lovecraft story. This is this, which is a little bit different. Oh my! Oh dear! Oh my! Oh my goodness! Oh. Oh, come on. This is gonna drive me crazy now, isn't it? Gotta go through the door.
Damn!
That is some strong gas. Holy crap.
Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
What the hell? Wow. Yeah, that, I'm not sure about that. Wow. Oof. Yeah, I don't really know, I'm kind of at a loss on that one. I don't really know what to do, what to think about that. What the hell's going on here now? Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Who goes there?
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Well, that's interesting. This seems way too nice. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm just trying to find real quick a thing that would tell me how many chapters there are in the game, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find that, at least not easily. Alright, well, that's fine. I'll look at that later. So this seems way too nice for whatever I am at wherever I'm at right now. Doesn't seem like there's anything, I can't examine anything like I did before. Oh.
No. I want to know what Bradley and Dr. Colden have to say about all this.
I really don't care. I want to explore again.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel like,
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
I feel like I've been through something really weird.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the Force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Cthulhu.
Tell us. What happened?
What happened? Aw.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
How do you know that?
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I wish I could tell you the occultism thing, but I have to be a professional in occultism.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You know... You got a point. I like the truth better.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'll try. Okay. You know what? Whew. I think that's gonna be a exceptionally good time to end this right here, because only one death, and it wasn't even really a death because he's right freaking here apparently. So that was interesting. All right, well, I'm looking forward to continuing this, and I will continue this as well. I have some things to do tomorrow, but I will be continuing this game. Oh, hey, look, have a drink. Take another drink. This will affect your destiny. Take a drink every time I can. Gonna make him as insane as he possibly could be. It's all gonna be a dream. It's all gonna be a dream. It is all going to be a dream. Well, I hope that if you watch this, you have enjoyed. And I will continue this. Continue my descent into madness. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have, I hope to see you, or hope that you see me again sometime, hopefully very soon. Until then, goodbye.